Hello guys, welcome back to yet another exciting episode of Let's Talk About Cars with Alex. And in today's episode, we'll be giving you tips to consider when you're buying your first car. Number one, reliability. So when you're buying your first car, you must ensure this is a car that is reliable. Remember, reliability is simply the quality of being trustworthy or performing consistently well. So when you're buying your car, you must ensure that this is a car that is going to give you the best performance. You don't want to end up with a car that is unreliable and you hate it for the rest of your life. So ensure that the car that you go for is a car you can always rely on. Tip number two is budget. So most guys are going to tell you that you should go for a car that has a lower cost because it is your first car, but I normally say go for a car that fits your pocket. And also remember, there are other costs associated with buying a car, things like the running cost. This is from maintaining that car and also buying spare part for that car. Ensure that the cost that you're going to incur when you are you're fixing a particular part of your vehicle is not going to affect your budget. Also remember, insurance cover is part of the budget, because when you buy a new car, you'll be required by law to insure it. And at the same time, it is very important to ensure that the car that you're going for, you'll be able to afford the cost of its insurance. So don't go for a car that is so expensive such that you cannot afford to pay for its insurance cover. So be keen on that. Ensure that you plan your budget well when you're buying your first car. Number three, what you intend to use the car for. Now, when you're buying a car, you must answer some questions. Do I need this car for family use? Do I need this car for cargo transportation? Maybe business purposes or online taxi business? Once you answer these questions, then you'll be able to determine which particular model of a car you intend to buy. The next tip that you should consider is how soon do you intend to sell that car. Now, there's something we call the resale value. So this is when we talk of a resale value, some cars have good resale value and others don't have good resale value. So resale value is simply using the car that you bought for a given duration of time, then you resell it. Now, when you're reselling your car, let's say for example you bought a car worth 1 million and you've used it for 1 year and you're selling it at 800,000. So you must ensure that this particular car that you're reselling is a car that is going to give you a good resale value. So there's a discussion that is going around and guys are saying that Toyota cars have good resale value compared to Nissans. That is why you see that most guys prefer owning Toyotas more than owning a Nissan, simply because if I happen to resell that car, Toyota, I'm going to get a good resale value compared to the Nissan. Another thing that you should consider is your preference. Now remember, every person has their own preference. Some prefer sedans, others will prefer SUVs. So remember that when you're buying a car, you should buy something that fulfills your desires. So don't just buy a car that is going to fulfill your heart desires. And again, remember, there are some cars that normally go with personality or character. For example, if you're in business, there's a car that is going to fit you in that category. For example, the Mercedes C200. It is a very luxurious car. So if you're in business and you happen to own this car, then that tells that the impression that you're going to give out there is that you're a very serious business person. So with those few tips, I hope that you're going to make the best decision on the ideal car that you intend to buy. So again, you can tell us on the comment section that which other videos you would like us to do next, and also you can tell us which areas you would like us to improve on, because at Let's Talk About Cars with Alex, we value your feedback. So with that, I've been your host Alex Gitonga. I'll see you during the next episode. Bye bye.